Hey everybody, welcome to my newest listing. So this was a really kind of a fixer-upper. The couple that lived here has been here for over 30 years and it's time for them to move on. They really wanted to get the biggest bang for their buck and they gave me $10,000 to make the best of it. So let's go take a look inside. So this is the living main area. We did not have the greatest of, first impressions on this house. As you can see, the wonderful green carpets we got and the orange color on the walls. So we're gonna definitely take this up a notch and make it look really beautiful and updated with just $10,000. So in the kitchen, what we're basically doing is instead of replacing the cabinets today, we are just gonna reface them. It's gonna give it a nice lift and make it look so much more new. So these cabinets were a really dark, kind of older looking cabinetry, but once we put the white paint on it, it really just makes it pop, makes it look fresh. Got fresh countertops on as well. And we're gonna be putting in some new appliances. Another dilemma I had was, what do we do in the kitchen? The kitchen can cost a ton of money, but we kind of wanted to use our money wisely and just make the best of it. So we decided to leave the cabinets and just do a repaint, a reface, put new hardware, a brand new countertop, and that actually caught the cost of replacing the entire kitchen by maybe 2/3. Instead of spending $20,000 in the kitchen, we probably spent closer to $3,000. All right, so really quick tips on renovations and bathrooms. All you really need is a brand new vanity to really update the space. A nice clean paint and one of these even backgrounds that maybe shiplap will spruce it up so much and just give you a whole new feeling. So that's my new listing. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is basically how you take $10,000 and get the best equity out of your money. So sometimes when you're in the middle of selling a house, the repairs that need to get done, contractors kind of fall through and things happen, people don't show up. So at that point, what you really want to have is an amazing realtor and make sure that all the things that needed to get done actually do get done. So today I'm going to be doing a few little touch-ups here and there, some big ones, some little, but we'll be getting it done today. So some minor things that were kind of left undone, which are really easy to take care of, are actually the face plates for all of the light switch and the plugs. The contractor kind of just left off scene, so here I am, taking care of this. It's a really simple fix. It is as simple as a screw, making sure these all come out. So this is just a standard 3-switch faceplate. It's very easy. You can find this at any hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, and it's very easy to just kind of pop in. So faceplates, what they do is make sure that your house looks completely finished. I mean, imagine walking into a house without any faceplates on the house. It just kind of looks undone, and it's just a really easy, cheap way. I think this one cost me about $1.75 to get over in Home Depot. So super easy, super simple, and it actually makes the house look so much better. Just a few more. Come on. Come on, big puppy. All right, so this was probably the biggest issue that I had to come back and fix. So my contractor came in and I had asked him to remove the old vanity, and unfortunately what happened was they removed the old vanity after they painted, which didn't make too much sense. Again, these things happen. So what I had them do was just paint it up, patch it up, put the new vanity back in, and I'm gonna just come in here and do some spackling. I'm gonna have to go back in and re-spackle this surface because it's a really textured surface, and that's just not what we're looking for in the bathroom. We want a nice, smooth surface. So I went ahead and bought some spackle paste and a spatula. We're gonna just scoop it up, paste it on, and see where we go from there. Just put this right on and just flatten it as smooth as we possibly can. A little trick you can use if it's not smoothing out the way you really want it to is just grab a little bit of water and wet your spatula. It'll help you get a smoother surface. Once this all dries down, we'll go ahead and use a sanding tool and get as many holes out as possible. So once we finish up using the spackle and kind of patching up all of the holes or the uneven areas, we'll go in there with a medium grade sander and just kind of smooth everything out. Once we do all the sanding, I'm gonna prep the area, make it nice and clean, tape off the edges, and then get painting. All right, so now that we have a clean surface, the next thing we're gonna do is tape it up, and that's gonna protect the vanity from any paint drippings or just making sure it doesn't get painted when it doesn't need to be. After we paint this, we're actually gonna also put a caulking to make sure that it is nice and snugly fit against the wall. And we don't have to worry about anything coming off. So we're just gonna make sure that the paint is really well mixed inside. Just give it some shakes. And then we'll go with it. You guys ready? You're gonna wanna make sure that you have long, even strokes going up and down so that there's less streaking. It'll make it a nice, smooth paint job. All right, so the edges, don't drip it, okay? We're just gonna be really, really careful with the amount of paint that's on the brush so that it doesn't kind of glob down. So I'm gonna go thinly and just kind of do right around the edges just to start and have a base. Well, thanks for hanging with me today. I hope my tips and tricks helped you out a little bit. The next time you see this house, it'll be ready to be moved in. Santiago, and I'm with Better Home and Gardens Real Estate Native American Group.